I forget to ask, because I always do, please subscribe to my channel. And of course, like and comment. I always respond back. Number 6, bidding on a job. There are 2 ways to bid a job. You can bid them in person. I highly recommend doing this if you're new. When you are showing up on time and you're walking through and you're actually not talking about the bid, but doing the bid and saying what lovely artwork they have, what a beautiful view they have, how nice their furniture is. And when you're kind of assessing how dirty the house is and how much has to be cleaned, you're wiping your hands across the ledge of the shower top, you're looking in the toilets, you're kind of checking behind the toilets to see if the pipe's been wiped, especially if they say their house has been maintained. You're looking in the bathtub or the shower to see how much buildup's there. Do they have pets? How many pets do they have? Do they have 9 doggies and kitties or just 1? Do they not have any pets at all? Do they have their whole family living with them? So let's say it's grandma and grandpa and mom and dad and their 5 kids who are all adults and have their kids living with them. This is a circumstance that you can come across quite frequently nowadays. In the past, it was pretty rare, but now everybody's kind of grouping together and living together. So people who have homes who have more people in them are going to be dirtier and need more frequency to keep up with the maintenance of all of those bodies moving around inside that house. People who have birds. I have right now 20 birds. That's a lot of commitment. Birds are messy creatures that requires us to at least sweep twice a day. And there's bird dander that has to be dealt with, and that has to be dealt with at least 3 times a week. And you can't feather dust bird dander even with an air purifier. You have to wet wipe it with a microfiber. So these are all different circumstances that you can come across. Obviously, little kids, especially little boys who are potty training, are going to be a little more messier than someone you hope who is an adult. So these are just things to consider when you're doing a bid in person. You have more of a probability of closing a bid in person than you do over the phone when you're guesstimating. When you have been doing it a long time like I have, I do all of my bids right over the phone. I actually, because we get 50 to 100 phone calls every day, I don't have time to go and chit chat with 50 or 100 people. There's no way physically that I could do it. Even if I sent out employees, we just could not cover the landscape. So we train everybody to do bids right over the phone. There's a script that we follow. I actually think there's a video that I did on how to do a bid over the phone. You can just look for it on my channel. But doing a bid over the phone qualifies them right then. You're getting that credit card, you're closing the deal, you're filling up your schedule, and you're not running over from your house or your office to Timbuktu, and maybe they blew you off because you showed up and they decided they didn't want the appointment, or they changed their schedule and didn't say anything to you. Those are the types of situations you can run into. I sat out and waited in front of someone's house for 45 minutes because I was early, and they all saw me out the window, but no one came out to tell me that they had changed their mind. Just stuff like that happens in this industry, unfortunately. So yeah, those are the 2 ways that you can bid on your job. So in person is the best way when you're new to try to figure out if you're going to be able to get good at estimating. And number 2 is right over the phone.